Hello folks, right, just got myself a fresh drink so that I can hydrate while I'm playing. That's me just about settled. Right, let's kick that over. I think I need to very quickly go through and do my daily logins on all of my characters, so it'll be just a moment before we actually get started with the main plot line, story progression, etc. But won't take very long. Hopefully won't take very long anyway. So pick that up. Don't really know what sailing coins are yet, so we'll wait until we find that out from the actual game progression itself. But we can continue supporting research, doing guild donations, that sort of stuff. It looks like the dispatch that's in progress hasn't finished yet, so 10 minutes. Okay, plenty of time for that. Alright, let's just cycle through our other characters and just do their guild check-in. And then we can whiz around and do a bunch of rapport stuff for the dailies, and then we can carry on with the pumpkin cleanup. I suppose if we're in the right places, we can do some of the rapport stuff while we're here. This character is actually in the right place for Thunder, but hasn't gotten far enough through the story to actually meet Thunder. So that's not going to happen. Okay, though. Switch over now to Chaboth. So Arabella, that we were just on, is my co-op character for when I'm playing with Brad on Mondays and Fridays at lunchtimes. Chaboth is my Monday evening character for co-op with my brother. Navapia, who's the one we logged in first, is my main character. We play them Thursday evenings, Saturdays, and sometimes Thursday lunchtimes. And the others are kind of like a little bit of filler characters for when I've got a few minutes offline between streams. So we've got Terroir. He's the one that I'm catching up with Navapia on offline, just basically speeding through the quests. Sinotri, I haven't actually started. It's very, very much right at the beginning. And then we've got Ryleaf, who's the one that I'm using to find Makoko seeds and things like that. So a lot of slow progression with Ryleaf. Also the one that's like for grinding all sorts of things. Oh, email. Check those. I think that's things that I listed on the auction house, which will hopefully be good. Nice. Also nice. Basically went through and picked up like all of the extra collectibles that I had, since I've got characters that are over 30 now, and listed them. It's nice to see that, you know, they've been selling and I'm getting a little bit of gold for this. So finally found a kind of like a semi-repeatable way to get gold, basically helping other people progress through their collectibles at a faster rate. Did that. Okay, let's switch over to Sinatri. It is interesting that auction notification isn't roster wide. It's character specific because they were listed on Terroir, but not my main character. So yeah, curious. Also, having just done the guild check-in and donation for Navapia, I can proceed with the roster-wide quest for being part of guild. So we'll do that very first thing before moving on with the main story. One last one to do. Here we are. This is the one that I've been grinding everything with. Oh, actually right next to Artisan so let's do these while I'm here. Get to hear the flute for a change. And then clap yourself. Guild check-in before I forget. There we go. Right. Switch back to our main character. Teleport around a bit. Do some rapport bits. And then I think we're pretty good to go. Oh, it's nice that it's starting to get a bit warmer outside. I think this is the first session in a while where I've not been sat underneath a blanket to try and stay warm. I'm sat on top of a blanket. And so it is available just in case it does get a bit nippy. But yeah, that's quite nice. Rapport conversations. Hello. So, you also like the Song of Valor? And also you like giggling, apparently. That's a very strange pose for giggling. Cool. Level 3 on Amicable, almost up to Friendly, and then we've got a bit further to go before we are at Trusted. We do have a few things that we've picked up from like merchants and stuff, so we could bump this up considerably. Don't know if it's necessarily worth it. I mean, this would get it into the next level up faster, so might be worth it on 1. I think I'll save the Medric Centennial Wine for Thirain, but sure, let's... No, actually, we'll do Chain War Chronicles over to the person that we can't interact with. That feels like a smarter option. It's one of these two. I can't remember which one, but let's just ride around there. So one of these folks, and I don't think it's this one. I think it's the other one. We don't have the emote to greet them yet, and we don't have the song that they're interested in yet. But you, I think we can at least do something. Hello, talk. Yeah. At least hold half a conversation. And you also like the Song of Valor. Great. That's going to push them up to Amicable level 3. Oh, another couple of days of that, and they will be at Friendly. The other thing that I've been enjoying doing, which we might do a spot of just before we start, is crafting things for the auction house. So if I pull up the market, I think it's garlic. There is this, which I can craft in my stronghold, which sells for not an awful amount. Takes a lot of fishing, a lot of hunting, but is something that, you know, I can kind of keep doing in the background. Right, so this person can't do respect, can't do the Serenade of Love, so let's give you a book and really bump you up beyond nothing. Gosh, straight to Amicable level 3 and has given me a conversation. So let's claim that. That's a little bit of silver. Thanks. Then Love So Sincere. This plan was supposed to put an end to the grudge between our two families. It looks like we'll have to find another way. We've already solved that. I've long admired Elia, or Elise, as the actual voiceover says it is. I just wish she'd realise our fathers don't want to talk. Maybe someday I can be more like her, someone with that kind of optimism. Sure, Possibly. More money. What's that total of? Earn 1 million silver in total. Wow, that's hard to imagine that I have spent 700,000. That can't be right. Maybe it is. Okay. Yeah, I guess monetary turnover is higher than I thought. Still, that's fine. Okay, so we've done the ones here. Where else? So if I go to Udia and Saland Hill, I'll speak to Thunder. And then go round to Marina, speak to her. And then go to Thyrane, speak to him. Give him a big book. Hello, Thunder. And then I think I need to do a bit of fishing, but I'll pop to the stronghold to figure that out, find out what I'm short of. That's all I can do with you. Let's move around to Marina. Looks like my stronghold has just finished its thing, so I want to go there for a new dispatch mission anyway. Just over here. Hello. So, again, just one that we can only do the emote for. There we go. Right. Let's pop back to our stronghold first, and then we'll go to Thyrane.
You're back.
Indeed
I was
I am.
waiting for you. There are matters that need your approval. You can go check.
Thanks. All sorted. So, let's go for this one first. Get some more of those red seals. I don't think it really makes much difference. They all have value equivalent to each other. So that's good. Nothing to research here. Possibly when we get Stronghold up another level, but that's still 15,000 XP. That's going to be 15 dispatches or some crafting. And then under crafting, this is what I want to make. So I need, well, a lot more red flesh fish. I need 38 for each one, and I've got 13. But also, if I want to make more than one, I'll need treated meat. So I should do some fishing and some hunting. Just to make it worthwhile crafting. I can do one at a time as and when I get them, but better if I can just make the best of the time available. Can make any of these as well, theoretically, but I think this is the more worthwhile consideration. So I need 38 per thing. That's alright, I can see that over here. In this, yeah, so 38 and 60, and then this was, can't remember, let's double check. Crafting, it was also 38. Okay, so 38 for both of those and 60 for both of those. All right, stronghold bit done. Let's go have a word with Thyrane. So East Lutera Castle. We'll just teleport to here.
Remember to activate your triport. It will help you get around.
He really does not need to tell me that every time. Oh, game loading. There we go. So yes, this pumpkin gang that we're about to fight is called the World Harvest. I believe
You're here.
this boss is there. I don't know where, but somewhere in the zone that we are currently in is where they are located. So hopefully we find them. By both of these. And then give him a big old gift. So Song of Temptation as well. And I can't ask about these. I think I need more courage or something. More wisdom. Quite a lot more wisdom. And more of everything for that. But can give him this. Which will bump him up into partway through the next level. Definitely feels worth it for someone like him. There you are. Have some Centennial wine. Yeah, magic wine. Old Bernard used to love its rich taste. Thank you. Good. Glad you liked that.
You're here.
Okay, next, that roster quest for joining a guild. Get that polished off. Then we'll go do a spot of farming, start the crafting. Then we'll carry on with the pumpkin gang. Organised. Yeah. Feel like we're doing things. Ooh, let me just stop here and drop off that pirate coin chest. Hello. Got a thing, but I don't know how to use it yet. So, whack. Put that there. All good. Could store these here for roster-wide. Those. I'm keeping my spare trade skill tools on Terroir in his personal storage too. But everything else I think I should keep more generic. Also, I kind of want to help the wolf paper mask, but I want to do that on Chaboth. I'm not sure if it would end up bound to Chaboth, so just kind of leaving it where it is. Oh yeah, I can use that for cooking as well, dry aged meat, so we'll do that as well. Thing that we picked up from a wandering merchant. So here first, then down to the cook. Yeah, at least we can get our horse out here.
Remember to activate your device.
It's a lovely day to go to the...
Music has the power to heal your heart.
Hello, finally did that thing. Good, you joined without problem. Yes, I was already a member and had done the thing before he gave me the quest to do the thing, so I had to wait a day. You even donated, so the guildmates will know about your existence. Yep, I started the guild actually, so I'm kind of running it. But the Arkesia guild has a standard rule. You are a new guildmate for 3 days after joining the guild. Not true. So you can do real guild activities after 3 days. Also not true. Think of it as a training period. If you become a regular guildmate, the guild activities will become very enjoyable. You can earn the rare Silmail Bloodstones. Go on, tell me about them. Yes, have you heard of them? Well, kind of. I've been using them, so I know what they are a bit. Very rare resource that appeared after the Chain War. Power of the Bloodstone is still being researched, but its worth is already high. Its worth already... That was badly worded. The main objective of many guilds is the Silmail Bloodstones. Guilds collect them through various activities. According to the guild policy, the guild bloodstones gathered like that are distributed to the guildmates who contributed to the guild. Then what's the standard for contribute? Someone really needs to go and rewrite this into actual English. It's the weekly contribution. They look at the contribution to the guild for the week. Oh god, right. Let me translate this for you properly. You get a proportion of stones from the pot. If you've hit your contribution level, there is a max contribution level. If you go somewhere between those things, you get a percentage based on like that difference. And it depends on how your guild set it up. So my guild, I've got contribution set to 100 minimum level, 200 maximum level. So any activities that you do, like raise your contribution level, if you hit 100, you get stuff. If you don't hit 100, you get nothing. If you get somewhere between 100 and 200, you get a scaling percentage based on how you've done compared to how everyone else has done. Fair. Yeah. Okay. So ignore everything he's saying because that makes no sense at all. Listen to me. So how do you build up contributions? Check in for attendance. Yep. So check in with your guild every day. Doing guild donation. Yep. Spending money. Silver, specifically 6,000. Or among the simplest thing you can do. There's also weekly activities, but you can't do them until level 50. Did you check out the weekly objective menu? Yes. It's the Una's task for your guild, designated by guild managers. Yeah, but we haven't met Una yet, so it doesn't explain any of that, which is really frustrating. I had to go research it online. You can choose any task on the weekly objective list and complete it to raise your contributions. Oh, and did I mention there are personal rewards as well? All in all, you'd be a fool to miss out on them. Understood. Let's skip the rest of it. Oh, silly me. I forgot to tell you the most important thing. Yep, can be exchanged at the Bloodstone Exchange Merchant. Here, this is the allowance I mentioned before. And these Bloodstones are a gift from me. If you have the time, make sure to visit the Exchange Merchant. I'm telling you, the items that the Exchange Merchant carries in stock will make you wet your pants. What? Sure. Thanks. God, quests in this game. So, yeah, it says press M, look for the Bloodstone Exchange Merchant. That's over there. That's Tiela over here. We've already done everything that we can. At the start, you can basically only exchange it for, like, chests for silver. That's pretty much it. Get that claimed. I think we are now done on everything we can do until we've finished East Luterra in here, and in here, and over here. So that's going to go away for a while. Fishing and farming. That's next. So we're going to go back to, not Yuria, West Luterra. Lake Bar's good for fishing, so we'll go to Lake Bar. For hunting, not farming, hunting, we could go to Bilbrin Forest. That's a reasonable place. That's the only place. Only place there. I mean, East Luterra also has things, so we can do hunting here in Diorica Plains. That might be interesting. Didn't see many rabbits around there, so I would probably lean away from that. Let's go to Lake Bar for fishing first anyway, though. I like Lake Bar. So we want to make sure that we've got at least 120 regular fish and 76 red flesh fish. And then I can hop over to my stronghold and get things crafting. So, fishing. Run up to a fishing spot like this. Pull up your trade skill map. Press E. Wait for the bobber to go bloop. You'll see a silver fish or a goldfish come up and try and eat the bobber. When it actually goes under the water, gets an exclamation mark. Hit the button again. Pull in fish. Repeat. I could go for 3, I suppose. 3 groups. Fishing is not going to be very fast, but we'll see how things go. Oh, missed it. It's too busy looking at my inventory. Did it count? No, it did not. Oh, it did. Cool, great. So yeah, need lots. Wow, loads of stuff that time. No idea why. Basically doubled my collection. Very peculiar. Getting lots of pearls I don't really know what to do with either. I imagine they'll be for crafting things later. Doink, doink, bloop. Another Good selection. Yeah, the more you do trade skills, the better you get at trade skills. This is not going to be the most interesting thing, so I might just do the first one of these and do more off camera, like when I'm just watching Netflix and stuff instead. There's the goldfish. Don't really know what the goldfish does. Hasn't seemed to have given me any more or less of any particular resource. See, that's fairly standard and normal. And each time I'm fishing, it's using up some of my work energy here. The more I do it, the more experience I get, and that's like got a bunch of levels and things that go with it. I'll show you those in a minute. Still no more red flesh fish. So on fishing, there we are. Oh, I should keep an eye on my thing. Yeah, so experience causes these skills to level up. Turn makes it like better, more efficient, and faster. And you find this with all the other trade skills. And then at certain intervals, you get different additional skills to make the trade skill more interesting, adding mini games and things to it. Oh, up to 32. Just 6 more red flesh fish, and we can craft the garlic steak thing that we wanted. $34. I don't know if a lot of people that are doing the trade skill stuff really have any specific intentions for it. Like, a lot of people just do it as something to do rather than to like craft for something to then sell for gold. I suppose crafting for your own buffs in endgame kind of makes a lot of sense. Like consumable things like the battle items, potions and things. There we are. That's enough. Do I want to keep going until I'm at 70 something and make 2? I think possibly. Let's carry on for a little bit. Because that didn't take too long. Like, partly it's for the experience level. Like, I'm almost level 7, which boosts the chance of the rare stuff dropping. $45. So was that 31 to go? 31, yeah. We've got enough of the smaller fish now. There we are. Level up, so that's bumped that to 10.75%, which is like a great initial boost. It looks like the next level up, it goes up by just a smidgen. So really starts dropping off at that point. I wonder if the other things are going to be similar. Like they kind of go up, then taper off as they get further up. It might also be because throw bait becomes a thing. Yeah, I'm definitely not taking it up to level 7. Level 10. But we will carry on for the moment. Oh, run out of fish there. Let's move down a bit. Didn't really think that you could overfish an area, but guess you can. And to be clear, this is definitely not the first way to level your character. This has no bearing on your combat level and therefore the activities you can take part in. I would imagine that a lot of people just entirely just don't bother with this aspect of the game at all. Just pushing forward with the story quests to reach 50 as quickly as possible and then move into chaos dungeons and things and get gold and buy all the stuff that they need. It would make a lot of sense for a lot of people. But it's nice, it's therapeutic. Plus, on some fundamental level, most games are around fishing, right? It seems to be a core mechanic that everything leans on some way or other. It's not quite to the ridiculous level of like crafting walls out of fish, but you know, it's a fundamental thing. Okay, up to 60. That bonus must be coming from my fishing rod or something, I reckon. That possible 17% basic reward bonus? I don't know. Oh, nothing that time. But yeah, if you can find a little time to do this every day while doing something else, you don't actually recover this work energy that quickly. Like, it can take a good few days for it to come all the way back. So it's not something that you can like actively just sit and grind. But it does mean that you could spend just a few minutes a day while doing something else to kind of like get an extra passive income, really. So 9 more I think we need. And then I could look at like selling the excess fish, I suppose, as well. Pearls. Don't know if that's worthwhile. Interesting. Oh, that's the other thing I can do is I can turn these into like a powder and then turn the powder into actual things for crafting. So yeah, okay. Everything is technically worthwhile. You will get excess of stuff and you can just transition it into the bits that you actually need. Sure, that makes sense in my head then. So it's sort of random with a pity timer, effectively. By collecting enough resource, you can just turn it into something else. Cool. Almost there. 4 more. There's something else I wanted to talk through as well. I've tried some of that card enhancement stuff and discovered a little bit more about it. I had presumed that each of the levels was just... that's enough now. Great. I'd presumed that each of the levels was just 1 card per additional raise. But there's Berhart, right? Now that he's got 2 pips, he requires 3 cards to advance. So it gets more and more expensive. You need more and more duplicate cards to awaken him further, which is interesting. It's not bad. It's just like, oh, okay, that kind of makes sense. Let's do Sherrett as well, because I can afford that with the additional silver we got for the login bonus, and then advance him. This doesn't do anything for me just yet. You can see succession plans. It's almost at level 4. That's why I was kind of pushing this forwards, is I thought with the cards I had of Berhart, I'd be able to get up to 4 by going 1 on Sherrett and 3 on Berhart. But no, this takes 2 extra cards that I don't have yet. So No additional minuscule bonus, but getting there. All right, it's moving slowly in the right direction, but it also means that things are going to get more and more expensive over time, which is fine. Bilberine Forest, that's where we're going next. Hunting some rabbits. So the rabbits round here, dead easy to find. Usually I just run around this little loop, kind of back and forth. That's not a rabbit that I can kill, but there's one. And for this, I need, again, 76 of these. So quite a long way to go for that. There's also trees, potentially to harvest. Kind of like over here on the right, this one. I don't need wood at the moment. I don't think I need wood at the moment. I don't need wood at the moment. It's all good. These folks are waiting around for Rovlin, the giant tentacle monster. We have killed him plenty, so we don't need to get involved in that. More interested in the little rabbits. We're on back up here, past the triport, down through some of these folks. There's a rabbit. Area made safe. I hope that wasn't too traumatic for that other person's rabbit. And there's another one just down here. So yeah, that's pretty much the route I do. Just a bit back and forth along those. Body rolls away, but the carvings stay here. And then repeat. It's way slower than fishing. That's the only downside. Well, probably not the only downside, but like the biggest thing to note. Like, especially because it's usually got bad guys around. Ooh, we'll check that out in a moment. Right, use tracking clues to track the trail left by your prey. What is this? So, luminous golden rabbit's residence, a clue that reveals location of the prey's hideout. This item can only be used in a place with a prey to find the hideout of a prey. Tracking clues cannot be utilized until you learn tracking. Tracking is level 30 skill. That's a long way away. Definitely not going to be doing that anytime soon. But hey, cool. It doesn't look like it expires, so no. Let's do that at some point in the future. Just, you know, when we've got a ton more hunting experience. In the meantime, it's still going to be manual rabbit finding. No tracking involved, just there's a rabbit, knife it. There's a rabbit, knife it. Hey, Rovlin's up. Well, since we're here... Too late, missed it. Yeah, if we'd like done any damage to it, we would have got partial credit, but level 50 folks filling out their adventurous tome, grinding it, will destroy it in moments. Yeah, utterly destroy it. Yeah, rabbit, rabbit. Yeah, rabbit, rabbit. There's one. Come on, everyone, all together. And then punt. Splendid golden rabbit's residence. Wow, we're getting all the prey things. Well, so long as we're still getting the occasional correct bit of flesh, we can just keep doing this loop. 46, we need 30 more pieces. But yeah, as I said, hunting is not the fastest. We will be leveling up hunting over time, so we'll get level 7 in a minute. I think we're a bit further ahead on hunting than we are on fishing. Yeah. So Hunter's Eye might make things a bit easier later. Just not right now, obviously. New skill which lets us discover prey. Don't really know how it works yet though. We'll find that out in a few levels time. Till then it's just spot rabbit, knife it. And yeah, the fact that it's just throw a machete at it just makes me laugh. It's not like you're taking a bow or anything that otherwise might be considered an appropriate hunting technique. No, it's just like yoink, machete. Some of these bad guys will help us work towards our collectibles in this area as well. No rabbit down there that I can see. Let's carry on around here. I think later, as you get further through the game, you'll find better areas for hunting, where there's perhaps more abundant prey and less folks just in the way. This is not bad as a starting area though. And it doesn't have to be in this corner. Certainly you'll find like everywhere there'll be rabbits spawning. This is just the route that I know and quite like. It's near the triport. It's got fairly good spawn rate, I believe. At least it feels good enough. Now, hypothetically, I could... oops, wrong thing. Hypothetically, I could already be crafting one of those things. But I can start two together by having one on each of my construction tabs. Since I'll need to list them on the market anyway and then wait for them to sell, it doesn't really make much difference to me, like 15 minutes here or there. Yeah, it might not be the most time efficient, but I'd rather find the rabbits and kill them earlier. Where's all the rabbits gone? Yeah, still need another 30 pieces. I'm getting, say, 2 on average per rabbit, which I'm not sure is correct. Then that's like 15 more rabbits. There's a rabbit. Alright, there we go. Get those folks. Yeah, that was 3. Yeah, I don't know precisely what the average is, but it's also a bit of a shame that you can't just use like combat skills to take out the rabbits. Like, if machete does the job, surely my fist or like one of these fire whirlwinds and stuff that I use occasionally would also work. Dodge, always on cooldown. There was one other thing I was going to do, wasn't there? fallen out of my head, but my brain is reminding me that there was a thing. Should I check a bit further up for rabbits? Maybe. Doesn't feel very rabbity. Oh, that's going to annoy me. I know there was something else that I was going to do. Ah, cooking. That was it. Okay, haven't seen any rabbits for a while. Let's go do the cooking. The Terra Castle, Termia Library is kind of close. And then come back and we might end up in a different version of Bilbrin Forest where the rabbits haven't been slaughtered yet. Ugh, good stretch. Gold sellers, I see.
Luterans should take the lead in fighting the...
Yeah, kicking just around here.
We have high expectations for this one.
My treat today.
Oh, my back.
We've got some fine. 1, 2, 4, 5.
Hello.
One fish alive.
Okay. So that's great. Get that consumed. There we are. Just make sure that it doesn't take anything else. Nope. Right. 10% of East Lutera. Nice. Just gets us some more Phoenix Plumes. Where is it? Here we are. Thirain T-Bone Steak. T-Bone Steak that won the most recent cooking competition held at Lutera Castle. Chef Hyde renamed the dish after Thirain in appreciation of the honour. Amalone's review is, the tenderloin sends my mouth on a fantastic adventure. The sirloin is like a dream. Ah, this dish is so beautiful. 5 out of 5. Get those Phoenix Plumes consumed. I'll just use them all by pan rather than consuming the stack. Let's deconstruct the bits that I don't need here. Because, yeah, that's bound. Yeah, these are all bound. I don't know if you can ever really sell things on the marketplace for those. Let's have a quick look. So... equipment chests you can sell. Okay. And there aren't any. Apparently. Or is just there nothing on the market? Yeah, there's no equipment chests. Skins? Sure. Yeah. Oh, pets. Wow. Cat selections. Mounts, mount chests. Under other. Chaos shards. Yeah, I've got some of those. Gem chests. Don't really know what gems are yet because we've not been introduced to them. Yeah, equipment chest is interesting. Oh, is it the auction house I should be looking at? Yeah, like, how do I search? Please enter a search word first. So, it's a bit too vague, is that what it's saying? Right. All... Okay, right. Maybe traded 2 times. But required level 250. Okay, so pretty much everything that we've seen so far can't be done yet. What's quality mean? Something we're not aware of. And honing levels. Yeah, that's kind of like super endgame stuff, isn't it? Ability stones. We've seen some of these. Stone of Birth is what we've currently got. Those are all massive in terms of level. And then we've got accessories. Again, all of this stuff required level that's like way higher than us. But good to have a little look at. Right, back to Bilbrin Forest. Bilbrin Forest. West Lutera, Bilbrin Forest. Let's run around here for a second. See if we can find any rabbits on this side. I think I need 27 more of that flesh. No, slightly less. No, 27, yes. 27 treated meat. But we need rabbits. So whether or not there are any around here in this kind of like back and forth section, that's what I'm curious about. That's a person cutting down a tree. Get involved in that. I'll help. Cool. Path of the Expert Logger. What is that, level 10 on logging? It is. Does that mean I get a thing? It does. Lumberjack. You are skilled enough to cut down lush trees. I don't know where lush trees are, but that's really cool. That's just a regular tree. No rabbits down here. Let's get on my horse and look around for rabbits. No, those are those ruskin things. Oh, there's a rabbit. Whoops. Missed that. Still somehow managed to get them a fair bit. Yeah, this is a lot more fighting to get the rabbits. Nice. Hunting up, that's always good. There's another rabbit. I don't think that they will care about this if they're not the rabbit. It's only the boss ones and the champion ones which are aggressive, so there's lots of rabbits around here. This could actually be an okay space. Like, I don't mind running through the crowds and just ignoring them for the most part. I think that was action energy coming back at the stronghold. Roughly what that jangle means anyway. There's another lead mob. Not overly enamored with this area. I'll do one more loop. If I don't see another rabbit, I'm going to head back to where I was before with that back and forth. Or at least move on to a different area. Like, all of the monsters have respawned. But not the... Hey, there's a rabbit. Alright, we carry on going around here for now. That was 6 treated meat. Stop fooling me with your rabbit. It's not one that I can stick a knife in. Uh, 63, so I need 13 more. Not too many. $13 more. Probably what, 5? five-ish rabbits, I think. Sometimes you get nothing, but then just recently I just got 6, so... Nice little sanctuary area this for the Raccoony. Kind of want one as a pet. I don't know, actually. They're a bit too weird. Like, I like cute fluffy things like anyone else, like cats and things and bats, but a combination of a cat and a bat, a little bit too unnatural. And also, they're really large. Like, check the size of this compared to me. Its head is like twice as large as my head and about the same size as my entire chest. It's not a cuddly pet type thing. That's like a big dog size. On rabbit. Not even been any champion mobs spawn. Not visibly anyway. Alright, I think we're gonna get on our horse and head off. Goodbye, Raccoony. Maybe we'll see you later. And yeah, lush trees. Wonder where we're gonna find those. It might be like an entirely different area, because like we've got Arvo trees there. Spotted rabbit and plump storm cloud rabbits. Have not seen a plump storm cloud rabbit. I am very curious where they spawn. At least I've not noticed them. Maybe they have actually been different types of rabbits and I've just been like knifing them indiscriminately. That was a person and their rabbit, not just a rabbit. That's a spotted rabbit. So this is not the plump storm cloud one. No meat that we want, that's a shame. But it won't be the only rabbit that we find, I'm sure. Just ride down through the garrison, I'm sure we'll find more things. I think we're back to our usual sort of spot now. No, that's a person's rabbit. It would be funny if you could carve them up as well. That sounds way more horrific than I mean. You know, like hunt them for resource rather than like actually just mutilating someone's pet. That would be horrible. Sure, I'll help. Gosh, I don't think I've ever seen it so, like, devoid of rabbits. I don't specifically hunt them, and maybe that's the main difference, right? If you're not hunting them, they're fine, and they don't, like, run out and stuff. But as soon as you start hunting them, that's it. You've ruined the balance of the ecosystem. Hey. That was another just spotted rabbit, by the way. Or there might be like a certain number that spawn, and when you kill them, they get moved elsewhere. So if you're hunting around a single area, you're going to effectively run out of them as they respawn somewhere else and you're not finding them. Which, you know, would make sense mechanically. It would encourage you to keep moving around and looking for where the prey has relocated to. Another collectible that we just picked up. Yeah, there's another rabbit. Just try and ignore him as much as possible. Didn't see what sort of rabbit that was. Might have been the one that we wanted. But might have been that plump one. Don't know. Didn't pay enough attention to it. Alright, out of the garrison. I'll head all the way through, down the other side. I think I've also got a thing to use, don't I? Yeah. So, any rabbits around here? Yes, there are. One's just spotted. Just regular meat. No rabbits there. I mean, I suppose also when I get things like this, I don't have to just ignore them. I can take a moment to take them out. It does get me more collectibles and things. And, you know, if my Wind's Whisper is off cooldown, it takes no time at all to destroy them. Alright, we're done with the wanted poster, so I can sell that on the auction house. I mean, I could list it right now, but I don't need to. Get back on my horse. Still looking for some more rabbits. Gonna get to the extreme wolves in a second. Yeah. Like, you wouldn't think thematically there would be rabbits around there, but there are. Like, hit this. Those wolves will just ignore them. Oh, that's 3 more done. Any more rabbits down here? Nope. So let's start working our way back up again. How many do we need now? I think we don't need any, actually. Oh, I think we're done. Alright. Let's nip back over to our stronghold. We'll get these 2 things going. Wait. No, that's wrong. 78. 78 is what I need, not 38. 76. Not 66. Yes, I can count. It's always worth going after those champion mobs just for the silver and stuff that you can get from them. So to get on my horse. There's a rabbit just respawning. Nope, wrong thing. There we go. Cool. So that's a little bit more done. We still need more though. No rabbit. So I was thinking about the collectibles mechanic, and I feel almost like it needs a very careful balance between people that just want to grind it out and those that find it tiresome to grind out. And the way I was thinking that could work would be the less you do something, the easier it gets to start doing it. So it gets a little bit like diminishing returns, but also that works in the other direction. So if you just periodically chop down a tree, you get quite a lot for it. But if you spend more and more time chopping down trees, it decreases to a sort of regular consumption level and then drops off significantly after that. Just allowing people to focus on the aspects of the game that they enjoy the most, and then when they need to dip into it for crafting or for quests and things, they don't have to do too much to get a bit of a catch-up mechanic, I suppose. Yeah, that's probably a good way of looking at it. Sort of like a catch-up mechanic, but not quite. Any rabbits? Nope. Anyone seen any? There we go, rabbits. I wish it told you what the thing was after you've killed it as well. Let's check in here. Yeah, there's another one. Good enough. 75, need one more. Go down the other side. One more piece of treated meat. You. Nope, wrong button. I wanted B, not N. No joy. Gonna be like no rabbits left in this whole area by the time I'm finished. Feel a bit disappointed by that. I did a significant amount that guy. See those gold selling spam bots just running around. Hopefully they'll be able to do something about that scene. It does really spoil the game. Come on, be the last one I need. Yeah, okay, gotcha. What does that mean? Do it 150 times, okay. Let's go back to our stronghold. Get these two things crafting up. Gosh, that took a bit longer than I thought it was going to. I'm sure that merchant will appear in a second. There we go. That was unexpected. Okay, crafting workshop. So, cooking, 2. Let's get both of those going. Craft. Takes place in chronological order. So 1, craft, done. This one, 1, craft, done. There we are. That's how you get past that. Well, not get past, but you know, just do a smarter thing for yourself. I think we can move on with the main story now. Could speed it up. I could use these crafting acceleration chips, but I'll save them for much later things, I think. Okay. So, back to the pumpkin cleanup then. Let's take us all the way over to East Lutera. Back to Sunbright Hill. And the pumpkin farm. Now, as I said, there is a world boss around here, Willy Willy. Don't know where he spawns though. He'll be somewhere around. Like, I would sort of imagine in there, but honestly don't know. So we have to defeat the leader Drowin, also some of Sherritt's army. So all of this is like the leftover troops from Sherritt's reign and the war that we just had. And things start to get a bit tougher at this point, I think, in the story. Mostly because we've not seen any like significant gear upgrades for quite a while. And I don't know if like 150 is sort of the max of what we can expect for the time being, and it's now like horizontal scaling rather than vertical, but yeah, that's roughly what I'm seeing. Get some of these pumpkin seeds back. And we've got the envoy over here somewhere. Also, subdue Burhart. Ooh, okay.
And now, the world
Because we tried to fight him earlier.
Father asked me if I wanted to become king. Since then, many things have changed. The prince disappeared, and Father sat on the throne. I prepared to succeed the throne after him.
Thanks, Burhart. Nice to get some of your monologue. Yeah, that was interesting. Wasn't really expecting Burhart to be here, but
now, the world harvest.
I guess we found where he fled to after the earlier encounter. I really like that. Just brings them together so nicely for that follow-up, either the lightning kick smash or the wind puff. There's a Makoko seat. I knew there had to be one around here somewhere. And then we've got even more cleanup on the way closer to there. So, right, Hank, got some seeds for you. Seeds, pumpkin seeds. Oh, thank you so much. I thought we were going to starve. Yeah, pumpkin seeds take a long time to grow. I better get back home right away. Yeah, sure. I should return home. But I can't go back myself. There are other charmed farmers. Oh, they're just not necessarily charmed, just convinced, beguiled. If you see them, please tell them I want us to start again, planting new seeds in our burnt land. Sure, I'll do that. There's one right here. Persuade the instigated farmer. Frankly, I've been wanting to quit. 1 out of 2. Punt some of those. And persuade the instigated farmer. Frankly, he's been wanting to quit as well. Good. I'm glad. Yeah, there's loads more, but no, we've hit our quota, like most things. Do you really like that banner though? The jack-o'-lantern on top and the kind of like the negative space face. It's good. Right, that's better than I've currently got. Those two are possibly to sell. Let's see how this compares. Crit and endurance, crit and domination, swiftness and endurance. I think we're good. Dismantle all of these, and they're all bound, so I can't sell them. There we are. And then the Lorraine wanted poster. Lorraine's wanted poster. Lowest price 3. Sure, we can add a couple of those. 3. There's only 77 of them left. Let's do both. 3 days. There we are. So deposit per item is 2. We'll get the 2 back and 6, so we'll end up with 4 total, I think. Anyway, we come out positive. It's like the maths of that gets a bit confusing because I don't think it's very clear with its terminology, but now, Tylo's over there on the side. Right, my phone is telling me that it's charged. Go away, phone. Dismiss. Thanks. Hi, folks. Oh, I can't come in there. Alright, I'll go the long way round. The longer way round. Hello. Oh, you've lost interest, some of you. Yeah, I don't blame you. Was a bit much, wasn't it? I guess those wanted posters have sold already. See that Makoko seed in the corner? We'll pick that up in a moment. Right, what's this? This is crit and expertise, so it's just better than my current. That's really nice. And then if I swap those over, how does that compare? Crit and expertise. No, I think I prefer the endurance. Please don't. Wait until more of them spawn and then just punt them all together. There he is.
Burn it all!
Got another Nahin's key. That's the collectible for this area. And another shackled strength ring, which might be worth checking out. The last one was slightly better than what we've got equipped. Let's just get to a point where we won't have any of these folks respawning or fighting us. Screw it, I'll do that. This feels a relatively safe-ish place. Okay. That ring. No. Expertise and domination. Don't care about that. And those also not what we're after. Dismantle those. Sort these. So both things we've got are up here. Let's hop on our horse and ride back. And pick up that post that arrived as well.
What? I can't hear you. What do you want with this old man?
Good question. The gentleman's hearing is not so great. You won't get through to him with words. What? Wait, you defeated the deputies of the World Harvest? By the gods, does that mean the World Harvest is done for? Hardly. There's so many of them. You're something else. I'm sure the old man would be happy to hear this too. Here, take this. Go to that desk over there and write what you want to say to Noel. He's just giving me a pen or something. Yes, I guess so. Right. Post. Yep, set, thanks. The Deaf Bard.
I can't live like this anymore.
What's up, Father Jims? What? The farmers are returning home? That's great news. Thank you. Oh god, look at that belly. That's awful. I don't think he needs more pumpkins. Ugh. You can never be too careful. Be careful not to fall for the lies of conniving villains. Don't forget about your family. So, writing what we want to say to Noel, and then we'll show him that wooden board. Oh, look! You probably can't hear that.
You again?
He's a
Why
bard.
are you still here? What are you trying to say?
You defeated the World Harvest deputies? Amazing! Alright, you don't happen to know all the lyrics, do you? This song describes how to get to the king's tomb. Ah, I know the rest of the lyrics. Not just anyone can sing this song, however, even if they know the lyrics. Only Lento at the Dawnstrike Hall knows the melody. Here, take this to the bard Lento. He'll know what it means. Don't even think about opening it yourself. It's in Braille, so you won't be able to read it anyway. Sure. I do kind of conceptually like the concept of this group of bards that all just like share their music in Braille so that the layman can't understand it.
World Harvest? A farmer ought to do honest work.
Yeah, I agree. Right, Dawnstrike Hall is up there. So we've actually got another quest, so let's pick that up before we speak to Lento.
It looks like stability is returning.
Hello, Julia. Between the war and the World Harvest, everyone's been so busy. I've been taking care of their children. These kids are so full of energy, I can barely handle them. I promised to play with them today, and they just want to play Thirain. I won't get thrown into jail for impersonating His Majesty, will I? If you don't mind, could you play with that bored-looking kid over there for a while? And that gives us a adventurous time thing. Sure, I'll do it just for that.
No, you can't.
Where are you going? Can I follow? Not really.
Doomed.
Bored kid.
Evil
Other kids that are
Sherrod.
not bored.
Taste my blade.
I want to be Thirain now.
Be careful.
Hello, these kids.
You almost poked my eye out.
For real? You're going to play with me? Only because I have to. Yay, woohoo. Then I'm going to be Thirain, you can be Sherrod. Ready, set, go.
My name
You haven't
is
learned surrender.
In the name of justice, foul regiment, I will punish you. Taste my blade.
Do I have... Can I just threaten? Where's threaten?
I want to be Thirain now.
My eye out. No, you can't.
Oh, I guess I have to surrender. Can't do it while on a mount. Fine. Get off our horse.
I want to be Thirain now.
I really would much rather have like done threaten. Where's bored?
Evil Sherrod.
Yawn.
Taste my blade.
And disappointed.
Careful. You almost poked my eye out.
And
I want to be Thirain
I'm angry.
now.
There we are.
No, you can't.
Wow, that was amazing. I had so much fun. This kid has a very low bar for entertainment. Please play with me again later. Promise? No. Did what I needed to. That's it.
Place has become an ashen pile.
Hey, Julia, give me my thing. Wasn't that exhausting? It's impossible to keep up with these kids. Hardly. I hope those children can grow up in a peaceful Terra. Me too. So, the legend of the Luoden River, sorry. The old sheet music has 2 lines of notes and partly smeared lyrics. An old story that dates back to many moons ago still haunts my longing heart. Back before the river that runs through Lutera was named Luoden, its water was tainted by the demon invaders, killing many Purus who coexisted with the river. In order to bring them back to life, water elementals threw themselves into the river to purify the water and perished. In time, as an Emporium, Nahun's purification device infused with magical power allowed for the return of the Purus and water elementals. Water elementals form pure substances called bubble nuclei in their natural habitat. These permeated the land of Lutera, enriching its soil. This is why Lutera yields a rich harvest of diorica, a very rare crop, as well as pumpkins and fruits. That feels quite convoluted, but sure. Leafy Orchard, Weevil, Whirlpool Elementals, Mayhem Lead Flamingo. I like it. Gotta find that. Predator Croc, Plaintive Gerard, Frenzied Mage, Merciless Trill. Yeah, some of those sound really interesting. As an Emporium, there we are. The waterfall in the land of Purus. Nice. What's that? That's Castleford. We'll get to Castleford eventually, even just by going through the main quest, probably.
It looks like stability is returning.
Okay, if you say so. Right, Lento. Just before I speak to Lento, let's have a quick look around here. That's going to be important in a minute. Just looking for obvious interactables. And that's the other thing I wanted to check as well. World Harvest Base. That's kind of to the west-ish. That's over here. So we want to have a look for the sacred rituals of the harvesters. Then we've got that can't do. That's as an Emporium. That's Moreton Manor, which is not here. Diary under a pear tree. We don't know where that one is. Might find out eventually. And that's Lanar Terrace. So, Sacred Rituals of the Harvesters. Shall I just go around and look for that now? It might never send us into the World Harvest Base. I should pull up this map. And then we can fight our way in. Yeah. We're off our horse. Hey folks, looks like you're raising chickens. So what am I looking for? Just sacred ritual, which could be chicken raising. Probably not chicken raising, but it could be. I have no judgment about their rituals. Especially because it's like a harvest ritual, right? Hey folks, follow down here please. I'm moving towards your champion. Okay, champion dead. We'll do a edge hug as usual. And I know we picked up some stuff that's probably better. Let's have a quick look. Ooh, that's just... Well, yeah, one better vitality. Other than that, it's exactly the same. Great. Dismantle the old. Hi, I'm looking for ritual stuff. Got any rituals? Other than throwing pumpkins, because, you know, that's really disgusting. That's the only downside with that fire one, is I can't turn it part way through. Other than that, it is better than the other, which is kind of why I stick with it, but every time I miss, I wonder if I should change my mind. None of that looks ritual related. They've got so many pumpkins. This must smell like pretty disgusting, right? Because so many of these look like they're rotting. Hello, folks. Fill up those esoteric orbs again. Okay, let's consider changing Moonflash Kickover. So Intense Shock allows me to change the direction. Ends up doing... Does quite a lot less. That's the downside, like the big downside. Over here, I still want it Flash Flame Kick because bossing. Okay. Because like that is so much easier. Like I can sort of half aim in the right direction and then worry about what's going on. Okay, this area feels more ritual based. Oh, Makoko seed hidden in the pumpkin? That's cheeky. Cheeky like a bastard. Like, that would pretty much be completely invisible. Like, if I wasn't looking for this other thing, I probably would not have found that. Hello, Kazla. Guess this might be it. Initiation rites for the World Harvesters. So, Sacred Rituals of the Harvesters. How to make a pumpkin head. Take measurements of your head. Prepare a ripe pumpkin. With the stem facing up, dig out the pumpkin at the bottom, just enough for your head to fit through. Coat it with eucalyptus oil to prevent spoilage and foul smell. Nice, they're actually thinking about this. Dry the pumpkin for a week in a cool place. The Harvest Ritual. Prepare the pumpkin at midnight when there's a full moon. Test the courage of the one who seeks to fight injustice. The party members will cut the holes for the eyes, nose, and mouth with the mask already placed on the wearer's head. Dark. Once the pumpkin phase is complete, the wearer is inducted into the Harvesters. That's intense. I like that. Okay, that's sorted. Let's go back over to Dawnstrike Hall. Just navigating through this burnt out village. Do I have anything to get rid of this? Let's dismantle. Seems to be some ghosts. Moonlight Wolves and Shadow Souls. Yeah, this area's pretty cool. Might be for a different quest elsewhere. I mean, I suppose it might be a thing in a moment, but none of these folks seem aggressive. Yeah, just interesting zone. Okay, Lento, hi.
Huh? Who are you?
My vision has grown rather dim. I can't tell who you are. Noel told you to bring something to me. Here, hand it over. Ah, the song for the King's Tomb? Yes, I know the tune to this song. However, Noel says it's up to me to decide whether I should teach you the melody. Well, I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. But before I do, I'd like a favour. I really want to hear our people being joyous, and right now they're so constantly sad. If you can help bring them joy, I'll tell you everything I know about the King's Tomb. Alright, let's...
His crown is just
Yeah.
like the iron one in that old story.
All the taxes are being sent back.
The war's finally over. Is there any good news?
Yep, taxes are being refunded. Oh, who are you? You want me to spread His Majesty Thyraine's declaration? What does it say? Oh, wow, this is great news. Leave it to me.
Gather round.
There's me just on the horse in the
I shall now
background.
proclaim the words of King Thyrane. The tyranny of Regent Sherrod is over.
Yep.
I, Thyrane, proclaim henceforth
He does a
as King
good
of Luterra,
Thyrane impression.
that all riches wrongfully seized shall be returned to the people of Luterra. Proud men and women of Luterra, wicked deceivers like Sherrod, shall never be tolerated in this kingdom again. May the honor and pride of Luterra live on forever.
So proclaims King Thyrane.
3 cheers for our new king. I'll second that.
But no, hip hip hooray. No, they're not actually doing the cheers. They're just clapping and chuckling.
How wonderful. I'm pleased.
Wow, muted response. I like it. Oh, this is acceptable. Yes.
Impressive. Very impressive.
Everyone's truly delighted. Time to keep my end of the bargain. I'll teach you the tune as promised. Remember though that you'll have to sing the song at a certain location. This song is named after a certain flower. The language of that flower is worship and waiting. They say there's no better praise for a knight than gifting this flower. What do you think the flower and song are called? You think you know the answer? Go visit where these flowers bloom. There you'll meet the last bard who will lead you to the king's tomb. So, sunflower fields, yes. He hasn't actually given me anything. See my brother doing his daily sign-ins. With all of his various alts. So, Allegro, sunflower fields. There's a thing here, isn't there? I think. Yeah, sunflower bed. Let's have a little look around. I would 100% imagine there to be, there we go, a vista. Oh good, it's not a gloomy one. Because the last one was really ominous, right? Not seeing any Makoko seeds. Try and take the opportunity from the higher vantage point to have a wider look to areas that otherwise might be harder to reach. Just running around the edge, just try and make sure that nothing obvious is missed, and then we'll speak to Allegro. Got 12 and a bit percent. So many horns and things.
I've been waiting for you. The wind foretold your arrival.
The wind. Okay. The song you sang is called The Song of the Sunflower. It's written in memory by a bygone hero. Sorry, of a bygone hero. It said that the song can awaken the brightest star in the sky. Singing it in the darkness will attract monsters, but it's the only way you can reach where the light stayed. The sun will be setting soon, and let me know when you're ready.
The sun is setting now. Are you ready to welcome the darkness?
Ominous, but sure. Sunflower field at night, perhaps? Sunflower field at night. Right. Hello?
There is something I must tell you before I begin.
Yes. Once I start performing, those who protect the king's slumber will attack us. So zombies and things, I guess. Only when we overcome all the trials will the location of our king's resting place be revealed. Remember, we must protect this place until dawn. Shall we begin? That's like 12 hours, isn't it? Well, Not quite. Depends on the time of year and the latitude. Like, it could be 8 hours at least, though. So, hold off the clay soldiers until dawn. There they are. I don't know if they're just coming in from that direction. They might be. I think we're in a fairly good place though. He's not even really playing. Oh gosh, hello. Bigger thing. Oh wow, yep. Getting serious suddenly. Let's get a bit further back so they can actually come in. Alright, please come in again. Oh gosh, what's this? Play Defender Captain. Is that it? That did not feel like long enough to be until dawn. Oh, he's playing really, really quietly.
The blinding rays of dawn bow down to worship. The resting place of thee, Lutera, our eternal king.
I mean, is it not just this sunflower
The
field?
sun is rising over Lastra Forest. The place where our hero rests.
I mean, the sun always rises in the same place. This feels like it was entirely unnecessary, right? Hey, Allegro. You're just not very smart, are
The
you?
earth has answered our call. Go to Lastra Forest, the land that the sun worships.
May King Lutera watch over you. Thanks, Allegro. Okay, skill up. What else? We also got some pauldrons, although they're exactly the same as our current ones. We'll just dismantle those. Did anything else happen? Sunflower memories, which is just do a thing, which gave some roster XP, so that's cool. Skill points. 6 skill points now. Did I have one left over? Don't think so. I've got Roar of Courage now, which is good. I said that I wanted to include this in my general build and rotation. So I need to decide what I'm pulling out for it. And I don't know. Let me have a look at my general build over here. So the bossing one, definitely. Probably get rid of Triple Fist, I think. As a general, this doesn't do a huge amount. So, yeah, alright. Roar of Courage down here. Try that. Should I put points in it already? Like, the crit resistance down for enemies is nice. And what I'm thinking is Roar of Courage followed by Wind's Whisper. Then on with like other things like Flash Heat Fang. So if I put some points in this, get Esoteric Meter up. Well, what else am I going to go for after that? Duration up, yes. And then possibly shock enhancement. Or maybe that fatal wave. I'll have to see how it feels a bit closer to the time on that. But yeah, alright, let's try this for a bit. What else do I want to put points into? Sky Shattering Blow. Get that mobility up, because that's what we were waiting for before. And then on our mobbing skill tree, I'm taking this from the general build guide. We've got Lightning Kick all the way up. We've got Wind's Whisper all the way up. So now it's just kind of like spreading things around a little. Sleeping Ascent is fine. We're not using Flash Heat Fang on this. We're using Swift Wind Kick. So do that as Lightning Round Kick. And Rising Fire Dragon can get a couple of points in for now. Yeah, I think that's okay. We're also still using Spiral Impact, which it doesn't recommend, but I quite like it. What will this look like at the end, according to its suggestions? Nothing really changes. Goes to Sweeping Kick, which I didn't like. Do I have Sweeping Kick, actually? No, Sweeping Kick is still to come. What am I thinking of? Seismic Strike, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, this is fine at the moment anyway. Drop that back down to 33. So, save. Leave that on mobbing. That's good. And... Alright, so now back to Luterra Castle and Torch Thyrain. Let's go pick up this triport and have a look at what we need to do to enter this dungeon, because that's something we've not done yet. Hello, wolves. Wolves and crows. Clay soldiers. Big old clay soldiers. Clay Watcher. Oh, defeat the Clay Watchers. 7 of them. Alright. It might send us back here later. What an interesting area. Oh, maybe this is the ruins. Maybe there'll be the where is it? Shipwreck? No. Ruined village? Possibly ruined fortress? Could be one of those. Anyway, lots of stuff around for certain. Let's go see what this triport is called. Clay Soldier Garden Triport. Well, that's in celebration of someone. Don't know who. Cannot enter the last forest. It needs to be done first. What does this get us? 170. So it's a small increase on some things. Yeah. Alright, well, we'll probably have to go to Luterra Castle first. Let's palace entrance. Then we'll come back.
Remember to activate your triport. It will
Thanks.
help you get around.
Well, dump those thunder potions in our stash as well, actually. Hello. Pet. Give me my stash thing. Right, they can go there. Everything else I think is fine. For now, anyway.
Any good news?
Hello, Thyrane.
You've located the tomb of the former king.
Kind of.
I knew you'd do it.
We've got a bard's general musings on that, but sure. It's never been discovered before. Well, that's also not true. I'd love to go with you, but I can't leave the palace at the moment. Please go see it on my behalf. Here's the royal family's eagle seal. With this and the sword seal, you should be able to open the king's tomb. May the blessing of the kingdom be with you.
You're here.
Hey, Mihan. Why are you trying to get my attention? Navapia, could you spare some time for the soldiers of Luterra Castle? Come on, priorities, man. They haven't rested properly for a long time. First with the Battle of the Glorious Wall, and now with the rebuilding of the kingdom. As their leader and comrade, I feel ashamed they're overworked. I'd like to go encourage them myself, but I can't leave my master unprotected. Navapia, I'd appreciate if you could go give them some words of encouragement. Sure. So this is quite a long thing by the look of it. Final rewards wisdom potion. Okay, let's go encourage the Triport managers. But I'm surprised that's a soldier's job, you know? Feels like it would be more appropriate to just a general tradesperson.
Remember to activate your triport. It will help you get around.
There's the
Terra.
triport managers. Not actually near this triport, but over at the other one. God, I hate that about the game. Try and dash.
It's a lovely day.
Hit the tiniest thing. Doesn't walk around it just like anything else would.
To heal your heart.
Hey Rick, we owe the piece of Luterra to you. Can't believe I'm talking to you. You're my hero. Okay. Next, Plaza Guards. There's the other side, yeah. Let's not do them in any sort of sensible order. It's going to be a lot of back and forth again, isn't it?
All salute the knight.
Knight Marlin. Thank you for working so hard. I'm honoured, King's Knight. And next is Knight Marlin again. You even have time for foot soldiers like us. Our god Regulus has blessed his majesty Thyrane with you, King's Knight. You're welcome. Excuse me, can I ask you a personal favour? I don't know. I want to ask Vivian at Neria's Tavern out on a date. Okay, well, she wants to be queen, so that's not going to work well between the three of you. But I'm too nervous to do it myself. I'd rather fight at the Glorious Wall again than do this myself. I've purchased a flower from Timmy in front of the tavern. Could you deliver this letter with that flower to her? Yes, sure, I can. I don't think she's going to be interested, though. Like, she's already got her sights set on Thyrane or power. I'm not really sure if she's interested in him in any way or if it's just a means to an end.
Flowers for sale. Show someone you care with lovely flowers.
Ah, from Marlin? That coward. The world would more likely end before he ever speaks to her. Here, I jumped through hoops to get this. Okay.
I hope they throw a ball or something.
Hey, Vivian. Oh, I forgot she's a rapport person as well. Oh, I don't understand this book. All right, let's do what we can with her first. No, can't do anything. Because we've run out of rapport interactions. Also don't know if we've got the emote to speak to her with because too many people to emote with. What's this? A letter and a flower? I get a lot of these from guys I don't know. At best, they're sweet. At worst, they're, you know, yeah, I know. I guess some guys think I'm pretty. I'd rather not be. I have so much else to offer. Just leave the letter. I'll deal with it later. Happy to. This is frustrating. I really want to know the secret to Neria's success. Which Neria? I know of at least 2 so far. It's the only reason I'm working here, and I've been working my fingers to the bone without getting closer to her secret. Hey, you. Don't think I've forgotten our deal. I clicked and it advanced for the first time. Alright, let's... There we go. One more favour and I'll let the stalker thing slide. Go to the Golden Fish restaurant and find out what Neria eats there. This is weird. It has to be the food she eats. I promise we're done after this. Okay. I'm not the stalker, but sure. Let's... I can think of slightly older quests, but only ever so slightly.
For this one.
My treat today.
Oh, my back.
Definitely do not think it's the food, though.
Eat it while it's hot.
Neria? I don't think she eats anything special. In fact, she eats everything. But come to think of it, I saw her buying something from Enoch. I wonder if she's taking some kind of supplement. Sure. Okay, I have a word with Enoch then. Hey, Enoch. Is she an alcoholic? Is she buying wine? What is it?
Across the sea.
Ah, welcome, huh? What did Neria order? Let's see. She must be planning to sell shaved ice at her venue. She ordered Shoeshire ice and dried punica fruits. And everything else she ordered had to do with her business. I don't see anything peculiar. Okay, back to Vivian with the hot goss on someone's orders.
I wonder where Hyde.
Do you have anything interesting? Not really.
It's time to get back on our feet.
I hope they throw a ball or something.
What? Nothing out of the ordinary? Oh, this is so frustrating. She can't be just like that, can she? She has to have a secret. Maybe her bag. That bag she carries with her every day has to have something in it. Notes, books, something. Go check her bag while she's busy tending to her customers. Come on, please. I hate people like this. I feel like someone's got some secret trick rather than just hard work. I'll get in trouble if I get caught. Done. Right, speak with Neria. Hey, what are you doing? Shouldn't go through other people's bags. Yeah, I know, right? Huh, Vivian asked you? I knew she was up to something that little. Oops, forgot my manners there. Oh, this is so convoluted. Lady Knight, you shouldn't have done that even if she asked, but I won't tell anyone. I'm an understanding person. Or I will be if you agree to have a drink with me next time, promise. Sure, so this at least gets me a beer. Ho ho, mind if I ask a favour? Mr. Kinsk is one of my regulars, and I'd like you to deliver this message from his wife to him. Come home late again tonight, and you're a dead man. Ho ho ho. Even saying that out loud scares me. Let me just claim this quickly. Thanks, Neria. Also, we can treat her like a rapport target, but we require more kindness for that, so we can't really. Okay. Yes, we will go deliver that message to Kinsk. Let me just consume these. And where is Kinsk? Just outside in the gambling place.
Flowers for sale. Show someone you care with lovely flowers.
Shut up, Timmy. No one wants your flowers.
Feeling lucky today?
So, up here, Kinsk. Are you Kinsk? I can't talk to anyone right now. My ring! I lost my ring! Oh, I think I saw that down in the corner of something. Yeah, here we are. Found this way earlier. Like, what, Thursday?
This round is tough. Very tough.
Lucky he only misplaced it, rather than, you know, gambling it away. Oh, my ring! You saved me! If my wife knew I gambled and lost my wedding ring, she'd be upset. Oh, wait. Didn't you have something to tell me? Yes. Your wife is very upset. Tonight, I'm going straight home instead of gambling, I swear. I don't believe that. But this is all because of that jerk Mavro. He won the biggest bet we've ever made, taking all my money. And I don't know why, but every time I play with him, I lose. In fact, I lost again yesterday, and now I have to pay him. But it hurts my pride to hand my money directly to him. Could you please help me out one more time? Here, please give this money to him. Sure. is in here and the other side of the room. Hello, Mavro. Aha, you brought my money from Kinsk. Thank you. I feel bad for his wife. Maybe I should tip him next time. What is it? Why would I question him? This makes no sense. My character has no perspective on this. Ah, you mean the bet on Thyrane? Ha! You should be glad I won. When the rumor spread about the Demon Beast Commander appearing at the Glorious Wall, people started betting on the prince's life. Everyone else bet he'd die, so I bet against them. Even I thought, if he died, we would all die, and I wouldn't need so much money. Yeah, Mavro is actually just really sensible as a business person then. So it would really win or die. We all won that day. Haha. Long live Thyrane. Yeah, wise, smart, not the jerk he was being made out to be initially. Plenty of silver. Okay, any other random quests appeared? Thanks, game. Any other random quests appeared? Don't believe so. Not here, anyway. Look in the basement. No, nothing down there. A couple of events there. Surprise for adventurers and festivals and parties. We've tried to do festivals and parties, but it's 8 hours away. That's like well into the evening. Surprise for adventurers, we need to be at level 54, so we can't do that. No, I don't want to move to Palace Entrance. Let's zoom out a bit. No extra quests there. Now we can take the Royal Eagle Seal over there. So that's... Oh, I see. Lastra Forest is the actual name of the dungeon. Okay. So that's what we're going into next. I'm just going to quickly flick through the previous places and make sure there's been no additional quests turn up, because that does happen sometimes. At least I'm not seeing anything. And then Eudia. Nothing in those. And then all the way back in Rethramis. Looks nice and quiet. Still don't really know the difference between a dungeon and a... where is it? Party/Arc dungeon. There's got to be something specific about it. But that area, still wonder what that is. Oh, you can exchange World Tree leaves here as well. That's interesting. Very curious about the sea. But we'll get to that eventually. Okay, so... our dispatch is completed. We'll head to the stronghold, then we'll jump over to the Sunbright Hill and do the Eagle Seal thing.
You're back. I was waiting for you. There are matters that need your approval. You can go check them in the office.
Nice. Rank S, like that. Let's push on with this one. Oh, cool. The crafting is complete as well. That was well timed. So nice. And this one, accept all as well. I can list those on the market now. So they are recently 69. There's only one remaining at 67. Can I see a bit more? No, that's the average price. Love to know a bit more about that. Like, I want the breakdown. Can I just add it to the interest list? Kind of. But not really. Sale history? No, that's just... Auction house is not necessarily the same as market. Because I don't think this has anything to do with... Like, this is just equipment, and this is consumables, kind of. Market value. Yeah, and this doesn't have any of the same sort of breakdown. Wonder how frequently this updates in terms of, like, the... Anyway, add item. So this. There is one at its lowest price. Although it doesn't even say that here. That's kind of annoying. 60, 69, 70, 70, 70, 70. Yeah, let's put it on at 69 then. And we'll do all the bundles, 3 days. The higher deposit. But I'm fairly confident that it'll sell, so get those added. Get some cash turn up. Okay. Right, Sunbright Hill. And we'll just jump straight to this triport. So, whiz around to Lastra Forest. Alright, that's one of those down. We don't need to kill these, but, you know, it's fun to just fight things. Okay, what do we do in this corner? Ah, Forest Keeper Jerome. Hello.
It's been a while since I've seen a stranger here. What brings you here?
Except the other stranger that was right next to us, but sure. You want to go into the forest? You can't. Absolutely not. Countless fools have dared to venture in there, only to lose their grasp of reality. Wow. Happened to my father after he ventured in seeking a relic or something. Oh, father. And then check archaeologist Joff, who's just like over there. Oh, it just gave us the phoenix plume.
A ghost in there. It saw me. It stole the relic. A curse be upon you, Nahun.
Okay, he's a bit... Is he the father, do you reckon? Not sure. Bardron, woohoo. Fervent chivalry, loyalty to the crown. I love knights. Okay. They're willing to sacrifice everything to protect their king. Those clay soldiers are imbued with souls, you know. The souls of the knights who are buried with King Luterra, to be precise. Wow, he was buried with a lot of knights. That's not cool. That's very Egyptian. The pledging stone they used to swear loyalty isn't far from here, but no one's been near it for a while. It's very dangerous. I want to sing a song about a knight who can go through those clay soldiers and dedicate a bouquet of flowers. Romance, courage, youth. Sure. I'll collect white roses for you. But I'll also speak with Jerome here.
If you still insist on going after that, I won't stop you.
Yeah, your dad just seems a little disturbed, but that's fine. If father would just come back to reality, he could tell you more about Lastra Forest. He was attacked by the clay soldiers on his way out of the forest. Okay. So there's relic fragments to be collected, and also white roses. Apologize to the flower. What? Okay, and the pledging stone is up over here. Sure, we'll do that, and then we'll restore the royal family relic and see where that takes us. Here's the pledging stone. It's a pledge to serve the king to the death. And we'll speak with Ron. Do the side quest before the main quest, as always. Hello, Ron. Long ago, in the Garden of the Clay Soldiers. Oh, wait. I mean, it wasn't that long ago, but you have to consider that it will be sung by future generations. I'll make an amazing song out of this. You can look forward to it. Sure. Seems fine. There we are, 35 of those. So we could actually, like, pick some engravings if we wanted to. Again, I'm going to hold off until I know more about what I actually want. Yeah. TBD. Right, in the meantime, the relic slowly takes shape, just piecing together random bits of rock. And, hey, Joff.
I'm cursed. I've been cursed. Relic? The relic.
Sure, I'm not sure it's the same thing, but I made it for you. I lost it. It's the relic. It's Nahoon's relic. Thank the gods. I've been spared. Thank you so much. Please go return this to Nahoon. He's at the king's tomb guarding the grave. Yeah, maybe you shouldn't have stolen this from a ghost then. I'm starting to feel like this is his fault. Now, the dungeon. Dungeon, 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 dungeon. Hats. Alright, let's go in on hard. The tomb of Luterra, constructed by Nahoon in honor of the founding king. The tomb is being carefully concealed at the king's behest for those who would arrive after ages have passed. No idea if that's the end of it. Anyway, let's get in. Okay, King's Tomb Part 1. Part 1. That's complicated. It looks like there's multiple ways through. Take the right path, can't take the left path. So this and this are mutually exclusive. And then over here, there's also 3 routes through. So open the moon door. And how many? 7 Makoko seeds. Let's try our best to keep an eye out for them. We might need to come through here several times though, on account of the layout of the map itself. Feels like a general cemetery rather than the King's Tomb itself. I would have expected a less open plan arrangement. Hello? This is cool. I like it. Checking the nooks and crannies off to the side, and then over here. That's nothing to interact with. Haven't seen any obvious secret areas yet. I am also trying to check for those. I like that, with the sword kind of like embedded in the tombstone. That's a nice touch. Like, if I zoom in, yeah. That feels pretty awesome. Tell you what, these knights are fast, right? They're not strong though. I've barely taken any damage, but they felt way more imp-like and hoarding, like Zerg rushing, than I would have expected for something with the title of Knight. Here's the first seed. Wonder how many we're up to now. Have a look. Adventure collectibles. 153. Nice. So we'll be able to get this new crew member when we eventually get to the island over here where it is. No, this one. One of those places has an island. We'll get to it. Do it en masse. I think, as usual, it's going to be the ranged troops that generate the most threat for us. But I will try and like focus on them and make sure that they can't get good angles on us. Okay, let's run back. Make sure we didn't miss anything in any of these bits that we just kind of glossed over. Seems fine. Interesting lower area there. I don't think we can get down to. No, it doesn't feel like it. Alright, coming up on the moon door. Definitely feels more and more like a tomb-style graveyard resting area. That, hello, I see you. How do I get to you? No, I need to get closer. Is it like all the way around here and then back again? I think it has to be, doesn't it? Another one over there. Ooh, that's frustrating. But we won't progress past any bits that you can't turn around from until we've figured out how to get to those seats. The grooves and carvings form a shape. Be the knights that guard the moon door. That doesn't seem so many.
Leave
Two big
now.
ones.
This is your last warning.
Alright, I don't really do warnings. Oh, they get picked up just like everything else. Easy. Has this opened? No. Alright, let's open that door yet. Yeah, come on. The seal of Lutera is engraved. Seal, seal. This is a bit more extreme than I thought. Right, and then you've got the eagle's sword. Slams into the front. And what, acts as a door handle? I was expecting something a little more mechanical and less magic, but interesting. But can I go over here now and all the way around? Pick up a whole bunch of Makoko seeds off the beaten track. So we saw at least two others over here. And who knows, there might be more even. That's 4 we're up to. There's also a big old chest. Makes 5. What is this chest? Nice. Well, you know, nicer than nothing. That is not a good ring. So, not as nice. But the healing potions is quite cool. I think there wasn't like treasure. I was half expecting it to, you know, be full of silver. But can't complain. Alright, so we're up to 5 seeds. So there's 2 more to find. Probably not going to be any more in this area. That feels like we've totally exhausted it. Can't go any further that way. So let's push on down that first slope. Oh wait, I can go this way. Aha. Anything over here? No, it's just a nice little shrine bit. Okay, alright, I think we can push on. Going up. Spiders. I see evidence of spiders. Big evidence of spiders. Do you reckon there's going to be a giant spider? I think there probably is. Even more spiders. Spider Knights? Moon Knight? Wow, the fireflies are trying to help me. Ooh.
You shall not defile this place of peace.
Who said anything about defiling? Oh, White Mage. Are we fighting Gandalf? That's quite painful and I'm kind of stuck in it. Interesting. I do like his mechanics. Oh, what's he got? He's got some sort of Gloom Knight? Yeah, Elite Ghost Knight. Ow! I feel like that was cheating. Yeah, it didn't have to be like this. Hopefully he'll talk to us now rather than being completely dead.
Your spirit is strong. Your soul is worthy of approaching the Ark. Approach the Soul Beacon.
Sounds like a trap. Not sure I trust this person. Still, gave us some better gear. Let's put that on. And look around for seeds, because we've still got a few to come. Check down this, or up this little side bit first. Oh, he's just hanging around there. Hello. Can't go through here yet. There's a seed. Can't go further up there yet. That's suspicious. Well, we're almost there with the seeds. Got just one more. Can't say I've noticed it. But also I don't think I've missed it. There is an old book. Nahoon's work journal. The late, great King Lutera decided to seal one of the 7 pieces of the Ark with him in his tomb. Construction works of unprecedented scale were carried out. After his passing, an endless line of knights stood watch over his tomb, wishing to protect their master even after his death. I am also here to protect this tomb with my life. I hope the owner of the Ark will show up, as His Majesty always wanted, before all of us turn into mindless wraiths. Okay, let's grab that lantern. The lantern contains immense power. Use the skill against your foes. So we have Soulbind. Launches a soul-binding energy that travels straight, paralyzing foes with minimal damage. And Light of Purification. Raise the lantern in front of you to spread cleansing light. So we're going to do that. Soulbind. Doesn't have a cooldown, which is nice. I mean, it's got a 2-second cooldown, but... And Purification Light. Okay. I think punching might be more effective, but... I guess I've got to use the lantern to light beacons, so... This is fine.
I shall light the beacon for you.
I can do it. I've got a lantern.
Follow the path of the light.
That's a very vague path, right? It's just pointing to another beacon, but there's several routes to go there, I believe.
Follow the light. That lantern will illuminate the darkness and guide you to King Lutera's resting place.
At the end of this test, you'll find what you seek. Okay, select and follow one path, left door or right door. Left door, I think. Can I operate that while holding a tool? Can I just drop the tool temporarily? Yes. Okay, and then defeat ghost knights, but I feel like I need to find that Makoko seed, which I have obviously missed, because at this point you could could be in this middle bit. Alright, let's just carry on and see what happens. Worst case, we have to rerun this dungeon in the future with one of our ults, which is not the end of the world. It's quite fun so far. I wonder what it considers minimal damage, right, for that. That's minimal damage? What about the other one? Holy crap, that's a lot. It's a shame I can't move while doing it. Yeah. I'm not sure we've got the same understanding of what the word minimal means, right? Yeah, this is very strong. Not minimal at all. Serial killer. What does that mean? Serial killer. Defeat 50 or more monsters consecutively. I can imagine you possibly getting that up to 100 if you just grouped them all up together and then did them very quickly. Please let me bring the lantern. Yes, okay. Extinguish the fires. Can I do that with a lantern? No. So let's drop this just here. Extinguish that. Go pick this back up again. Try and get more of these together at the same time. No, that was probably it. Oh no, there we go. So let's just run over here. Try and trigger this one as well at the same time. Yeah, like the mobility is so low with this that I can definitely understand why it's a choice to carry it or not, but it does do a huge amount of damage. But you can't use a lot of your skills. Let's put that down like this. Get up again. Like, can dodge a little, but only a very, very little. I don't see another Makoko seed here. have tried to look around. Alright, let's drop this one. Old Lutheran altar. Knock knock. Cheers. Open the first door. Sorry, first door of choice in Lastra Forest. Okay. So going through all of the different ways of doing this. Yeah, okay. We'll get. So you need to go through at least 3 times, basically. Alright, let's stick to the left wall hug then. And then eventually you'll get the card for the completion of it. Right, another central choice area. We'll look for another seed that might be here. Nothing's jumping out along the edge. Can kind of get over here a bit, but only to that point. This is that lantern that I wanted to draw attention to. Hey, there it is. There's the last one. Cool. Don't need to look for any more Makoko seeds then. This is 7 out of 7. So, lighting this grand beacon. And this will presumably point us to the last beacon. Which in turn, I guess, will probably point us to the main door. But we're going left again. So another large, bulky door. Nothing flashy for this one, like the middle one. So back to defeating ghost knights. Hi. Ow, that was just mean. I think we are done. Oh no, hello. More up here as well. Like it's got a weird bard chime as well. So I need to get Chain War relics, which I guess is just in the next area. I don't need to draw out this tomb really, so let's just move straight on. Yeah. Wonder if it's always going to be Chain War relics. Well, that looks like a Chain War relic. Oh, I'm going to let them follow me for a bit. Maybe it's going to be primarily a killing off bad guys and then bigger ones will spawn type scenario. But I don't see anything interactable yet. Ah, there we are. Can now finally interact with it. Old rusted sword. This dungeon's going to be interesting when you've got several people doing it, because only one person can hold the lantern. So crossing the bridge to the final beacon. this down just here. No, don't pick it up again. So, final beacon, I think. Beaming that way. Now, is there going to be an entirely separate part of the map? Ooh, a portal. Ooh. Kind of implies yes, doesn't it? Even if it's just like a boss fight room, which I suppose it could be. But I switched into my bossing skills. Nahun's last test. This is not quite as big. Teleport footboard. There's a elevator. There's 3 Makoko seats in this separate area. Okay. Let's check things carefully. Can't move into those side areas. Not seeing any interactables there. Alright. Fairly confident it's not in that first bit. Pretty sure my face just got caught. Hello, King Lutera. Nice look. This place is pretty impressive. I like it. Does not feel too ostentatious. Not quite, anyway. I've lost the lantern, so everything after this point is just going to be fighting. Hello, Solar Guardians. Oh, Solar and Luna, nice. Oh, he's invincible. That was lucky, that could have hurt quite a lot. Yeah, I did want to switch over and try my... Ouch. Bossing skill set, didn't I? And I totally forgot for this fight. So I've got that new Roar of Courage that I want to check. Okay. So, bossing will move over eventually. On. Oh, still 12 seconds left on this. Okay, let's have a look at our inventory. Don't think my pet's... Oh, it is. Good. Hello, pet. As I said, I was going to dump some stuff in my inventory. Like this can go sit on there. The Diorica beer, whatever it is. The Totrich beer, not Diorica beer, can go there. Let's sort those items. Everything else is kind of fine to stay where it is. Okay, bossing skill set. So the big thing that's different is this Moonflash kick. But also now I've got that Roar of Courage. That's the full moon kick. Changes to normal mode, so now it's not a hold. Charge forward, spin to land. Yeah. I'm expecting that to be quite nice. There's one. Nothing else, a reminder that, you know, there will be those. That Oath of the Wind no longer has a big puff of damage radius. That's worth considering. So I am very much more single target focused now. Pass the last test. Defeat the ancient demon Jagan. Gosh, this hurts. Ah! Alright, we'll let that fire go ahead. That's not as good for just mobility now. That's worth remembering. Yeah, just punch the lot of them. Okay, and then climbing up. Oh, like this. Is the fire going to go up the rope? Yes, it is. Pretty sure I'm definitely going to miss Makoko seats up here, though. Oh, I like this. This feels very enigmatic and cinematic and other things. Oh, there's like a teleport thing over there. Ah, wrong button. Oh, I can actually hurt him now. This feels like a very good place to fight him from. Bye! I'm assuming that's not done, like not even close. But yeah, off to the side there, he couldn't really get a handle on me. I've still got enough mobbing on this setup. Yeah, I'm okay with this. How tall does this go? I mean, it looks pretty massive from the outside, but... yeah, bat things. I went for the Call of the Wind God, Fire God, whatever it is, because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to hit them with them being airborne, but it seemed like it was alright actually. So, what do we have over here? This is a what? Elevator to Nahun's last test. Let's carry on along here first, looking for... Alright, that's the end of it. So, alright, we're going up. Wanted to make sure we weren't going to miss any seeds, but yes, they will possibly come much later. Oh, taking us to the next way up, and then what? Is it going to loop back round? Hey, Jagan. I'm doing all right, thanks. Yeah, it was a bit chilly. All good now, though. Thanks. Proper platform to fight him on. Ow. That was like an aftershock. That was... And then aftershock, yeah. That's a bigger swipe than I thought it would be. think I've lost the ability to hit his fist quite as bad there. Use the left lever to lower the iron bars, okay? And I guess while I'm doing this, he's going to be coming back up again. No, he's just hanging down there. Hi. Wow, that really hurt. That ramped up like insanely. I should have moved around. I'm going to instant resurrect. Yeah, I thought I would need to fight him for that next section, but I guess not. Stay out of the way of that. Rapid punch in the face. Dodge this. Just lots of back and forth, really, I think. Ow. I can't even tell where I am. Too much stuff going on. And then that middle shockwave gets a bit worse. Okay, back to the iron bars, and then we move around again rather than waiting around. Not quite sure what this is indicating up here, but then jump. Right, and then this moves in. And then we're ready for the next fight. Move under his body. Working on it. Alright. So I can't actually attack him while he's doing this. Ow, my face. Cool. Alright, next one again. I think this is going to be the final one now. Of course, water. I'm not exactly sure what this structure was designed for originally, but it feels like it was kind of purpose-built for destroying a demon at this exact point in the future, which is incredible foresight. Feels a bit, yes, strange. But hey, let's unflood the area. Okay, didn't see any seeds around here, but I will have a look because wasn't looking too carefully. And I think we can... No, we can't go in there. We can't go that way anymore, so no point in going back there. How about all the way back this other way? Over here. Oh gosh, no. It doesn't like that with a camera angle, does it? And that's blocked off as well. So we've got these weird blue orbs. We've seen purple ones of those in the past. Get the first arc from King Lutera. We found the arc. Is this it? Is this end of game? Lots of clashing music at the same time. Got a roster level up, which we'll deal with in a bit. Also, some achievements and the cutscene loading. Hello, King Lutera.
I've been waiting for you, my worthy successor. You have sought me out through the path of the light. I sense an evil aura growing in strength. A vile power threatens to engulf the world in darkness.
This is way more intense than I thought it was going to be.
The light of creation that bound the archdemon Kazaros.
Okay. Shiny. Is that the arc?
I entrust this arc to you. Protect the mortal realm with its power. There are 6 other arcs hidden across the world. You must find them and save the light of the world from darkness.
Exciting. So 1 down, 6 to go. So it's not so much lost arc as lost arcs, plural. Right, we got a whole bunch of stuff happening. Right, title obtained, success for fate achievement, which I think is probably the same thing. Quest ended, roster up. Go through these. Right. So obtain your first arc. Gave us Asta, and also Arc Inheritor title, and also some wisdom. I assume that card is just added to our collection automatically. No. Yeah. That's... Did the achievement, got the title, did not get the card. No card. Arc Inheritor. Fly, just in case. No, Bloody Turtle. Alright, it's back to Bloody Turtle. Ah, the roster reward has been sent. Open your mailbox or universal storage to claim it. Okay. I think I can do that through here. Mailbox. No. Also no. Go. Possibly will come through later, I imagine then. Okay, combat skills, because we leveled up. We'll do that in just a moment. What else? Oh, why is it telling me a rapport? Oh, because we spoke to Neria, but we can't actually continue to speak to her because it was part of a quest, but we need more kindness to really be able to... Interesting about that dialogue requirement. Can we get that breakdown on other people? No, not really. Universal storage? Oh, right. It's there. Okay. Yeah, not mailbox. Claim. Done. Use that. Great. Let's see if that's changed anything. It is one that we can equip, so it's part of this Trixian collection. Trixian collection would be very nice if we can get the 4th piece of it. If I can get the 4th piece, I'll swap over another one of my earth damage ones for this. At the moment, yeah, it's just nice to have another card. Trixian, there we are. Okay, that's good. Flexibles, we've done some of roster level up. Claim that. Okay, looking for Makoko seeds. I think these other two were somewhere else in this area, and we've missed them along the way. I'll try and go back. I'm not sure if we can. This is a big, beautiful chest. Lovely. Lots of stuff. Okay, so better gauntlets. Slower move speed, but that's okay. Let's dismantle that and that. And then have a look at the jewelry we've got. Strength and vitality is really good on those, but it's not doing crit and swiftness. This is doing crit and endurance, which I will absolutely swap over. And the earrings, I think, crit and swiftness, yeah. So, happy with what we've currently got. Then we need to go back to Luterra Castle, but skills to put in. So, as I said before, at 33, we want kind of like to just spread things around again. So that's going to Spiral Kick. Lightning Kick could go all the way up, actually. So, might do that. What am I bringing down if that's going up? Spiral Impact is coming down. Roar of Courage is coming down. Yeah, why do I have Roar of Courage on? Oh, I'm on the bossing one. Revert. And undo. What did I just do? Moon Flash Kick? No, it wasn't Moon Flash Kick. Ah, it was Sleeping Ascent. Whoosh. So that can come down for the moment. Save. Mobbing. This is what I wanted to look at. So, Triple Fist can come off. Sky Shattering Blow we're not using. Lightning Kick is in a good place. Flash Heat Fang can come up to get wide hit. Ah, but I'm not using Flash Heat Fang because I swapped it out for Swift Wind Kick. And also Esoteric Orb. Sorry, Spiral Impact. The Esoteric skill. Spiral Impact can come up instead. And B, I think Absorption Hit is what I want there. Rising Fire Dragon can go up and can get Lucky Bubble. No, not Rising Fire Dragon. Call of the Wind God. Get Lightning Storm. Then I've got 2 additional points. I want to just put Roar of Courage on. I was quite liking that. Triple Fist is okay, but Roar of Courage is a nice, another little area of effect thing. So let's do that. Yeah, I think that's okay. So Sleeping Ascent is good. Moonflash Kick is good. Swift Wing Kick is good. Roar of Courage is our new one coming in. We've got Call of the Wind God. Has a little bit of something in it. Spiral Impact has a little something in it. Wind's Whisper and Lightning Kick are both maxed out. Okay, that's good. And then on the bossing side, switch over to my other notes. Sky Shattering Blow, that's fine. Ash Heat Fang, yep, we've got a level in that already. Basically, I'm just trying to keep this one a bit more even. Moon Flash Kick will eventually... No, sorry, Lightning Kick will eventually go away. We will want to swap that out for Blast Formation. But for the moment, it can stay where it is, as it is. Let's get our Call of the Wind God also pushing up. No, that's also doing reasonably. Then maybe push Roar of Courage a bit further. Or Wind's Whisper. Let's push Roar of Courage up a bit more. I want to try and get that towards like this Supreme Ruler after image. Which case, do I want to change anything else? Like maybe take Spiral Impact down a bit. No, let's leave that up for now. Alright, we've just got 2 points just randomly left around, and we can't spend them because the skills that we want to put them in are not the ones that and take any more. But that's okay. We're primarily going to be using our mobbing stuff. Alright, running back quickly, looking for some seeds. I do think we have long passed the areas that they were in. There was one there. There's probably some on the way up that we didn't see, or like down here or something. But let's see if there is anything that we can grab. The camera angle's going to go a bit weird again. What? And no way to get past there. No. Okay, alright. Luterra Castle then. So, whoosh out of this to Luterra Castle. We're going to speak to Armand next.
Luterrans should take the lead.
This is the Termia Library. Please keep it down.
Noted. How's our construction doing at our stronghold as well? 49 minutes for the dispatch. 1 minute until the trade person is changed or gone.
But we found the first ark.
We did. The legend is right before my eyes. We still have a long way to go, but today we should celebrate. Luterra has given us such a precious gift. We must share this exciting news with our king. Let's go to Thirain. Okay. Shall do. Fast travel here. Save myself a moment.
Remember to activate your triport.
Thanks, Brother France. Luterra Palace. Hey, Thirain. Got the Ark. We're slowly getting there. Saving the world one piece at a time.
We should prepare. Splendid that you found the first ark.
It is indeed splendid. Well done. Thanks. I can't believe that the Ark really exists. It was your bravery and faith that made this possible. You have even more exciting adventures planned next, I'm guessing? Ha! I'm disappointed that I can't go with you. I'll have to stay here and keep the demons away from the mortal world. But you'll hear from me wherever you are, so long as you fight the demons. And I'll be there with you in spirit. We're friends. May the light of glory shine bright upon your journey. Thanks. And he's giving us a Nahoon. And then speak with Thirain again, but I want to use that card. So that's Luterra's Ordeal, which is a fire damage reduction. So I could kind of balance this out a bit and go no thunder, no Dadan, and get fire reduction as well. That kind of makes a bit of sense. So do that. And if I want to get particularly like shiny, I can do like that or that. Let's undo it. There we go. Alright.
Now, it's our duty to keep the Ark safe.
Okay. According to the old text, Siderials used to store the Ark in Trixion, the holy site at the edge of the world. That's the land of the Lazanith, a race that monitors the world. To prepare for the day when all the Arks are brought together again, King Luterra made a promise with the leader of the Lazaniths. There must be clues across this kingdom left behind by the Lazaniths to help find the Ark. Does it mean just the next Ark, or...? Anyway, next, Librarian, so let's just fast travel over there a bit.
I heard a young outsider was knighted.
This is the Termia library. Please keep it down.
Hi.
Knowledge is wealth.
It is, and I wish to get richer.
Is there a book you're looking for?
A book on the Lazaniths? They're not a popular research subject. Because this race went extinct in ancient times, there are not a lot of reference materials available on them. Maybe such old information can be found in the monastery. Why don't you ask Abbot Eferin of the Medric Monastery? Oh, it's sending us back to Medric Monastery. This is just to remind us that we can fast travel, because that's also fine. Hey there, Abbot. Got a question.
Adventurer, are you looking for records on the Lazaniths?
Yes, I am. How did you know? Lazaniths. I think I saw something about them from some records left by ancient monks. It's the sort of material that people hardly look for, so it must be in the catacomb archives. Why don't you go see for yourself? But it's written in an ancient language only used by monks. You won't be able to read it on your own. I've heard there's a monk in Luterra Castle named Franz who's well versed in ancient history. If you find the record, you should go ask him for help. I'm sure he'll be happy to oblige. He's the one that keeps telling us to make sure we activate our triports. So, this is that book that we saw quite a while ago, and we were like, this is definitely a thing. We can't do anything with it yet. Hello, Malone, as well. Wandering Merchant. I'll buy the Chain War Chronicles and Castleford. Chain War Chronicles being something that we can just give to someone for a bit of rapport boost. Quite expensive though. Would not do this regularly. Hi folks. My collectibles in this area could still do with some massaging. Increase their numbers a little through general grinding, but I do that mostly with my ults and off camera. So here's that book. This is the record left behind by the Lazaniths.
Were the only people capable of flight. They were given the mission of observing and governing the world. But they deceived the gods and took the arcs for themselves. Their wings were taken as punishment.
That was not what the voiceover said. Okay, back to East Luterra, the Luterra Castle, and then we'll go speak to Triport Monk. Ask him to translate what we just read and read.
Remember to activate your triport. It will help you get around Luterra.
Thanks. I got a question for you, and it's not about triports.
That's in a record of the Lazanith, stored in the Medric Monastery.
The Lazaniths were the world's first race, made in the image of Regulus himself. Long ago, they stole the Ark and brought it down to the Earth to protect the world. Having ignored their duty as the observers, the Lazaniths incurred the wrath of the gods and lost their wings as punishment. They were no longer allowed to fly across the skies of Arkesia freely as the observers. It said there's a record paired with this one in the catacombs of Luterra Castle. But that's also where they imprison the souls of demons, so it'll be hard to access. I think we've been there already. Yeah. I think we even actually read that record. It's like a big interactable tablet down in the catacombs.
I'm sure our descendants will honor you.
Go have a look. No trader visiting at the moment. This person is going to ask us to help prepare for the...
There's something suspicious about the energy coming from the sealed demon.
Okay, something different then. Hey, Fideth. The catacombs ahead of you have the spirits of demons from the chain war sealed inside. Wow, you keep them here? During the war, Yeah, it's not Michaela as we're traditionally used to it in a Western spelling, but I think it's probably pronounced the same. Michaela channeled the god's powers and confined several demons inside this orb. We must move it into the catacombs. However, malicious ghosts reside inside and have grown dangerously strong. I'm sure the King's Knight can handle them, of course. Move this orb into the headstone of confinement. Okay. Hello? Ah, right. What's this? Right, is that the headstone of confinement? Yes. Ha, new recruits. Ha! Hey, good job. You're quite useful. Wait. Ew, what? Thanks to you, I've made many new friends. I won't get bored for a while. Okay. That was the weirdest quest. This is not what I thought it was going to be, actually.
Most Lazinus returned to Elgatia. The only remaining winged Lazinus was stationed at the holy site of Trixion to observe the future of the world. Several other Lazinus remained on Arcasia to serve as divine eyes.
Again, voiceover not matching the subtitles quite.
It seems you're here to look at the old archives.
Yep. I know how ridiculous that is, but I'm not one for correcting human interpretations. Why don't you ask that monk Mikiel out there? He's good enough sort for a human. Send my regards, will you? And also, hey, get me out of here. I'm not really a demon. You have to believe me? No? Well, fine then. Still, could you deliver this letter to Mikiel for me? That'd be great. He's waiting for it, really. Sure. But very, very peculiar. But gets me cards, so
Please
what do I
pray
care?
with us. May we stop those preparing to awaken.
Right, there's Mikiel. Hello, Mikiel.
So what you just told me is a record of the Laziniths?
No, let's do this.
Underground cemetery?
This is the archaic script that demons used in ancient times. I thought I'd read all the reference materials in the archives. Where did you get this? From the demon downstairs. Oh. Actually, let's pretend I didn't just read this, and please don't tell anyone who gave this to me. I have nothing to do with this. This has nothing to do with me. I'm just going to throw it away.
So what you just told me is a record of the Laziniths? In the underground cemetery?
And you say it was right here in the catacombs? I thought it was just a legend. According to this information, it's possible that Lazinith still exists somewhere in Arcesia. These words remind me of a headstone I saw during my pilgrimage in Luterra. It had a quote engraved on it. From what you told me, I think it might have been written by the same author as this record. Could be a clue left behind by the Lazinith. You should look for it. Dawnstrike Hill at some bright hill? Okay, cool. We can definitely do that. Things to do. Castleford card. Yep, use that. Any card pack. Open both of those. We got a normal and an epic card pack. So let's open these. A Kaisha card. And Turan card. Let's use both of those. See if that's changed our roster information at all. So nothing new to equip. So no difficult choices to make there. And then in terms of things that we've added, it hasn't completed anything. I do have Eat It Up though. I don't know what that is. Always hungry, loves to eat delicious things. Yeah. Then we've got Annabelle and Turan. Kaisha, a good source of protein. Are these like insects? Or just demons? I don't know. Sword wielders. Castleford. Yeah, Cadogan. Mihan, Thirain, Luterra Country of Knights, yep, Montex, Set Sail, Castleford. Yeah, nothing particularly interesting there. And then next we have to go to the edge of the world, which is back over to Sunbright Hill. But I think I'm going to stop there. We've been going for, I don't know, it's 3 hours 20-ish, which I think is enough for the moment. I need to go get some lunch and make use of what remaining daylight there is for gardening and other such life things. Thanks for coming along, everyone. If you've enjoyed this as much as I have. We'll be carrying on with this probably on like Monday lunchtime, and then Monday evening with our co-op characters, and pushing forwards with those stories. They are a bit further behind than our Wardancer is, but that's all right. We're kind of speeding through on those ones when it comes to the cutscenes and things, so it's a lot less to sit through and watch. Whatever it is you're doing, remember to have fun, and I will catch you all next time.